Okay, Tom, so obviously a very tricky week. What's it been like for you personally? What's it been like round here at the solar campus, around the training ground?
Yeah, it's been tough. Obviously, it's not nice when someone loses the job. As has been said, he was a good man, Nigel. So it's been tough to take. Everyone feels responsibility. Yeah, as I say, it's not been a nice week, but there's a chance to put things right on Saturday and again quickly on Tuesday, and we've got to keep looking forward and make sure we stay in the division.
You mentioned about taking responsibility. Do you feel like as players you've let Nigel down to a degree?
I think looking at it now, you have to. We know performance haven't been good enough, and we do take responsibility as that as players. But as I say, and I know it's easy to say, but there is time and there is chances to turn it round. So we have to look forward. We have to know we know we've got to be better, and we have to go into the next few games looking to win.
This is a big change for Tranmere Rovers. Not really been a big change like this all season in terms of things that have gone on around the club. Is this maybe what is needed, as brutal as it is? Do you think this change was needed to try and get Tranmere going in a different direction?
Potentially, but we know that we have to use it as that change. As I said, it's tough that someone's lost a job, but we have to use this now as a catalyst to move on, start winning games and move up the table.
Do you feel like there will be big changes to the way that you're going to play, to the way you're going to set up? Because it just feels like something different needs to happen, because we can all see how the results are going, and the trend is only going one way. Yeah,
so obviously now 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬 is in charge at the minute, and he's going to come in with his own ideas and get us doing what he wants us to do. So we're all going to buy into that, I can guarantee that. And the lads have been trying, and I hate to think when it gets levelled at us that we're not trying. I can guarantee we are. We just now need to improve the quality, start winning football matches, and as I say, pick up 3 points and move up the table.
What's Andy been like so far this week? Has there been much difference? I know you've worked with him for a couple of months now. Has there been much difference this week? Does it feel like he's now going to has he been able to sort of get through ideas that maybe he couldn't before?
So yeah, he's got his own ideas, and he's tried to implement them in the couple of days that we've had. He's by his own admission, he's very intense, and he's going to create a group that's like that, and hopefully that relates and transfers onto the pitch. So the proof will be in the pudding Saturday, and then moving forward, and we have to buy into it and make sure that we keep improving and start winning games that 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢 set us out to do.
Carlisle winning last night is a result that nobody at Tranmere wanted to see. Does it strike a little bit more fear into you when you see your rivals, whether they're expected to or not, picking up 3 points like that in what was a tough away game for them?
Yeah, so 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢 came in and his first day he said we're looking up. So we have to move forward. We have to, if we pick up the results we need, that it's in our hands. We can stay in this league. So it's obviously something that you see, and that obviously Carlisle won on Tuesday night, on Thursday night. But we're moving forward. We're gonna push on, try and catch those teams above us and stay in this division. Because
so far, I mean, Tranmere in some respects, lowest scorers in the league, worst defence in the league, but they're third bottom at the moment. You can't keep relying on Carlisle and Morecambe though, can you?
No, and that's what 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢 said in no uncertain terms, that it's about us. We need to start picking up points, we need to start improving, we need to start winning games, scoring goals, keeping the ball out the net at the other end. So it's a culmination of things that's our responsibility. We have to undertake what 𝗦𝗧𝗧 is trying to drill into us, and if we do that, then we will get the results and start moving up.
Obviously the defeat against Accrington, a team around you would have been one that, I mean, Nigel Adkins in his own words said that was one that you needed to win and you didn't. This weekend it's Port Vale. They've not lost this calendar year, they're 8 games unbeaten, they're looking at promotion. Does that make your heart sink a little when you need results but you know there's a team that are absolutely flying up there?
No, because they're there to be beaten. You have to use that as motivation, as someone that in League Two you can beat anyone. They are a team that, as you say, are unbeaten in a while, but it's a game that we're going to believe in we can win, and we have to go out there and show it on the pitch that we can do.
Have you been in as perilous a position like this in your career before, where you're staring at relegation quite hard in the face? There are plenty of games left in some respects, but it's the closest you've been to the drop zone all season. Have you ever had a moment like that in your career before, and how did you sort of get past that if you did, and what kind of experience did it give you?
I've not, no, but it's a position that we don't want to be in, and you've got to use that as fuel to get out of it. We all know the situation. We're all aware of the consequences if anything does happen. So we need to use that as our motivation to get out of it. No one wants to be down here, and it's not for the want of trying, but we need to improve on the pitch, off the pitch, every day, and make sure that we get out of it to save the football club.
Okay, thank you, that's all from me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil. Jamie, I think we have on the call as well. Would you like to ask any questions?
Yeah, hi Tom, you alright?
Hiya.
Yeah. You were saying, obviously Andy's got his own ideas, but he's someone who's been, worked with Nigel over a number of seasons, and he's very strongly associated with Nigel. How different can those ideas be at the moment? I mean, can you give us any insight into what he's bringing that's different to the table?
Well, we've only had two days training, so we had a meeting on Thursday morning where 𝗏𝗏 went through a few things that are going to be different, and it's going to take time to implement them. We know as players and in the change room that responsibility falls on us to undertake what 𝗏𝗏 is trying to implement, and as he has time to work with us, I'm sure that we'll see what it is that he wants, and we have to go then and show it on the pitch.
Okay, cheers, thanks.
Thanks, Jamie. I think we've got Ellie on the call as well from Sport Live. Ellie, would you like to ask any questions?
Yeah, sorry, can you hear me properly?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I have some issues with my laptop. I just wanted to ask, do you feel that yourself personally, do you feel like you've taken on more responsibility and had to step up at this difficult time for the club?
I feel like I have to. There's obviously a situation that no one wants to be in, but as a senior player, then I feel like I do have to do more. It might not always be recognised, but I am a talker. I am out on the pitch endeavouring to do well for Tranmere, and I am giving everything I've got when I'm out there. So yeah, it's a tough period for everyone. Everyone's got to dig in, but from a personal level, I know that I need to do more and help us get out of this situation.